Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, welcome to the channel. We've had a few technical difficulties, to say the least. Coming to the machine tonight, everything's set up. YouTube stream wouldn't start. Various cameras wouldn't work. Everything seems to be a little bit of a mess. But please be rest assured we are back up and running. I just need a couple of minutes to get back, get a couple of other things sorted. You see, I'm not dressed for the stream. I've just got to do that and sort out another couple of difficulties. So please bear with me. I will be back very shortly. I'm just going to give you the view to go and watch, and then we'll get some practice. Give me 5 minutes and I'll be back, folks. My apologies. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try this again. Right, welcome to the channel. We've got a couple of people already in the server. I think they might already be in the chat as well. And evening Mr. Zaka. Welcome, JB. How's the hand, JB? Oh, we've got audio as well. How's that work? Been a night of disasters. Good. I also have to share something with you. It was Halloween last night, wasn't it? And we actually had one of the boys, Mr. Azza, create Widdowmaker pumpkin. Blessed and behold. Look at that. Isn't that terrific? It's a great effort. Well done, mate. Hope it kept all the kids away from your front door. It needed to. Get the chat room open. Oh, what a disaster of an evening. It's not a disaster of an evening. It's just when unplanned things don't go. So, I sat in my office chair about 20 minutes ago just to sort of get things set up for the stream. And the leg snapped. Believe it or not. Unplanned. Need new office chair. Yeah. There we go. Right, S15 time. Get this. Evening, gents. We're kind of ready for it. It's great, mate. Absolutely fab. Absolutely fab. Well done, mate. That's a good effort. That's not a bad effort at all. Not a bad effort. Good, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we won't be. Oh, Guy Fawkes, that's right. Right, let's put a couple of practice laps in. JB is racing injured tonight. I don't know how it happened, but can I ask a question, JB? Was it a self-flagellation injury? Was it related to playing of the drums yesterday? Was it removing a bolt from something? That's what it is. Happy days. Can I share the photograph of JB's hand? I wonder. Probably can. Now, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, look. It's a bit like Lurch's hand, but it also looks a bit like mine. Look at that. Mine's the same. Mine naturally does that. It just sticks out an angle like that. Oh my god. That'll be the throttle hand, won't it? Yeah. Blumin' heck. Well, hopefully it doesn't interfere with your gear changes tonight. Or you're going auto. Going for the struggle. Just bang it. Yeah, bang it with the palm of your hand rather than your fingers. On your stump. Well, that'd be painful, wouldn't it? So I also have to make an apology to everybody as well, because I have failed to do the results again. which rests squarely on my shoulders, and I apologise profusely. One job. I wish I had one job. I wish. Tried to leave work on time today. Didn't happen. What's a cryptid? Oh, okay. Who was dying, JB? Mrs. Oh. Woman flu. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if anybody heard that, but JB's missus is suffering currently. She's got man flu. No, she hasn't. She's got woman flu. Like man flu, but half the strength. No sympathy in this room, I'm pretty sure of that. Shocking. Paranormal creatures, okay. And neither of them applies. Okay. Good. I can't blame anybody for wanting to try it. Definitely not. Yeah. Bless you. Our missus just sneezed. Just behind us. Oh, good evening, Wilkie. Hope you're feeling better now, mate. Feeling like I need a week off. Just had a week off. Need another. What the hell am I doing? I can't do a lap. Yeah, chat's up, Mike. It was raised by JB. Not by me, but if you go into the lobby and if you go into the Widdowmaker Racing, you'll find it. We didn't have a great night making videos last night either. I've made a video. Now it's corrupted, it won't save. I've got to remake the whole thing again. Which is a frustration. Get the damage out of the way. One tap on the wall is 5 seconds damage. Every time. Haven't really got a strategy worked out. There's another hit. Sorry, Az. I don't know what it is today. I've hit 3 of them. Mike made it in yet? I'll find out what's going on, Mike.
Oh, I just got a Roger penalty. Is it Mike Borland?
Yeah.
I'm just sending him.
I've just invited him myself. Who's not else? Who else is not in? Matthew's in. Damien's not in, is he? Damien's not in.
I just accepted Mike's request.
Yeah, I think that's why it didn't show up.
I don't know what Damien's got so many different names on here. I can't find him.
TS.
No, I don't know. I don't know why it says closed party either.
So I just opened. Join. Select player.
Well, there's 2 JBs in there now. It's a bit weird going on. I don't know what's going on. No idea. The night of technical difficulties for me. About 10 minutes left of practice. See if I can put a lap in without slapping a wall. Who? It's Damien we want. About time. It came off the end. What kind of transit? An old one, long one, new one? Short wheelbase, long wheelbase? High top. What are we doing to it? Molesting it, obviously. Wow, okay. Not a lot. Happy days. Had to go in the accident book, can it? Where there's a claim, there's a blame. Happy days, we've got a lap in. Right. Controller at my feet. Oh. There it is. Found it. Demo! Right. Let's have a roam around, see who's doing what. So, Job, winner on Tuesday night. Has got a sanitised General Lee kind of skin on. Very topical for this time of year. Let's see where he is. What was? Oh yeah. Absolutely. I think Job's gone faster than Big Popper's lap, maybe. And then Big Popper in the fastest skin possible. Rolling around in the 208, 207.8, I believe. Wasn't going to race tonight, but likes the car, likes the track, so he's going to give it a shot. Damo has just come into the chat. He's got a very similar car colour to Job, so we'll have to be careful with understanding who that is. We probably won't see him in the rearview mirror tonight. We'll have to just check that out. Triple going to be very quick here, I think. Quick racer anyway. Winner of the last race at the Gardens, or Seaside it was, wasn't it? Seaside in Croatia. See if he travels well over to Japan. Batman with the Looney Tunes livery. Not too far away from the front, just 0.6 seconds away. One of his favourite tracks as well. Good car combo for him. JB is exactly 1 second behind Batman with his current lap. Fairly wish. Let's see where he goes across the line. Let's see if he can improve anything. He's already been across the line. I thought he was just about to go down over the finish line. Here's Az in the grey car, just coasting laps at the moment. Mr. Mikey. Mikey's West livery is really quite fetching. I like that silver. Almost chrome to a point. And then myself, parked in the pits at 2:08 something, I believe my lap time. 2:08.5 or something like that. Puts me around about 5th, 6th place, which shouldn't be so bad. Let's go and have another lap and just see if we can change anything accordingly. Oh Christ alive. I was looking at the Twitch chat. Doesn't look like we've got any chat from the Twitch tonight. That means there's no Dorian about. Dorian's going to be in the office till later, I think. This week has absolutely flown past. I've got no idea where it went. It's been as busy as hell at work. And seasonally, that shouldn't... Well, I suppose it's coming to the end of the building season, so it should be fairly busy, but... quite enough. Half term this week, the drive to works has been much easier. All the roadworks have finished on the motorway. Or they're just finishing. And turns into 50 minutes instead of an hour and 10, hour and 20. which is no excuse for being late on tonight, but other things happen tonight. Say again, Mikey. Yes, they are. Longer than you think they should be, though. I needed a short one on Tuesday and it turned into a long one. With the none to the vicar. Evening IM Games, welcome. Quicker than my previous lap. And the 7th we are now. My eyes don't seem to be in tune with what we're doing tonight. I don't seem to be able to pick the line. We're only probably going to get 4 laps in qualifying. Tripple's got himself up to 5th. Lost all that game. Yeah, definitely have. Okay. Happy days. Right, gentlemen, around about 4 minutes to quali. Six A drivers or above. Wowzers. If there's anybody in the channel that hasn't been watching of late or is new, this is a 1 hour race. We're going to do a 10-minute qualifying session. All race tyres are available. The weather is random, so anything could happen. I actually don't believe there's rain at this track, so Nobody needs to fear about rain. That happens the next race. The main event is a 1 hour race. You can use any form of tyres you wish. You are not forced to pit, but I do believe you're going to need to refuel. You're going to need to use a second set of tyres at least. And it's 1 hour. We will qualify in the normal position, so if you come first in qualifying, you'll go on first in the grid. And that's going to be relatively it. This should be a fairly hotly contested race. There's some really fast drivers in today's race. Qualifying, kind of like to think I'm going to get top kind of 5. Yeah, at a push. I know I'm probably not on pace tonight, so we'll just have to see how that goes. Don't want to put myself up on a pedestal and then get shut down, so have to see what does. I think we're going to manage 2 laps at pit and then probably just squeeze 2 more in. The softs don't do any much more than that for me, so we'll have to see where they go. So people sat in the pit, look, just Damien, Jubb and Triple out on the circuit. Whoever's that is, can that go turned off? I'll mute you. It was JB. Men of his caliber normally have silent ringtones. One minute to qualifying, gentlemen. 1 minute. Fastest lap. Does that show us as a 2:07.291? Don't know, mate, don't have any. Save myself that pain. No, I think your kids are alright, mate. Right, let's go, gentlemen. Qualifying. 10-second warning. Get your quali tyres on. I'll be pressing the button very shortly. It's a 10-second warning once I've pressed the button, but there's 10-second warning before I've pressed the button. That's right, that's exactly what it was. 4 seconds remaining. Good luck, gentlemen. I'm just going to block him out. He's in pain. He's on the painkillers, is JB, tonight, I think. See what happens here. Expecting some seriously good times. Try and get to the start line without scrubbing my tyres massively. Should know who the skins are behind me, but I can't. I think that might be Fat Man on R6. It is. So the rev limiter is at 8,000 RPM, and you just got to touch the red. Just after 8,000, maybe 8,100, 200 maybe. Once you touch that, you got to change gear. Use as much of the circuit here as you can. Try and get the corner out of there extremely quickly. Get the run out of there very well. You've got the speed into the tunnel. Then your next real challenge is the braking point for the hairpin. In the race, the hairpin brings about the challenge of needing to where you choose to go to the pits. It's something we haven't practiced massively, but you can actually cut the pit line. There's no restriction on the pit lane line, so could be no drama for anybody to get in there and make the corner. Doesn't look like I've put in a fantastic lap. Triple's come back into the pits. Probably hit the wall, so he's going to give it another shot. Back to softs. It looked like he was on mediums. Didn't get the best run out the corner there. Maybe a pretty slow one, a 7.8. Batman goes 7.6. Now he's going to have the opportunity to draft me. So Azza goes top, Damien second, Fatman third, Widdowmaker fourth, JB fifth. So Az has dipped into the 206s, a 206.690. That is an impressive time on a full tank of juice. Not really on top of our pace. Very much off it tonight. We were 1.1 seconds away from the front. Yeah, that was a slower lap. So this time into the pits. Not sure whether we'll get that extra lap in. So Big Popper goes fourth. We're down to fifth. JB down to sixth. Don't get the wall, you twonk. Didn't want to hit the wall then, that just slid, didn't it? Thankfully Fat Man backed out of that a little bit. We're all in the pits. Right. Batman's going to try and benefit from my draft here. What do? Do I back out and let him go? Or do I just try and set the pace and lead the way? Batman's just backed away a little bit. And I actually flew through there, so that was pretty decent. Here we go then, 2 to go. We're going to make it in for the next lap. We are going to make it in, thankfully. Triple looks like he's going to be happy to qualify down at the back. He's had an upset qualifying by the looks of it. Or he's just not willing to show his hand and he's going to start to push from the rear maybe. Really good race for his triple, so probably setting himself a challenge, or he's just off colour. He's quite happy to work his way through it. One of the two. Could be any other number of reasons. Let's see what the time indicates when we go through here. Slow. Bizarrely quite slow. Well, if that's where it is and that's what we are, that's what it is. It is what it is. It's what it will be. We'll just push our way through and work it out. We'll just drift it through that corner then. Why not? Give us loads of time. Has us back in. Not going to make any records or music tonight, are we? Batman is probably not going to get there before the turn, and I'm not backing out of my qualifying lap, I'm afraid. Alright, mate. Batman makes it up to second. That's a great lap. My corner was slightly compromised because I chose to take the narrow line. Big popper up to third. And Az's lap was the first lap out of the pits. Tremendous lap. Really, really good. I'm not in tune at all tonight. Not feeling it. Yeah, 2/10 down. I've been revving it out. Maybe I should be short shifting. Time has gone to 0. All these guys coming over the lap will have either finished or be putting in their final one. And if we'll sandwich anything here, salvage anything. Sandwich. Salvage. It was a better lap, 6th. Not good. Not good. look at that. That's going to look like top 7. Top 6 are within 0.825 of the leaders. That's quite something. That was the first lap. So, take a screenshot. Now that I've got room in my hard drive. So triple and 9th place, 2.5 seconds down on the leader, a 2:09.181. I think he went out on the wrong tyres and that just upset the day. Mikey, 2 seconds exactly behind Az, the 2:08.690. Jub, last week's winner, well, this week's winner, 1.135 back. Widdowmaker in 6th. JB overtook Widow as the flag came down. Stunning lap. Widdowmaker 0.8 behind Az. JB 0.661 with a 2:07.351. Damo in 4th with a 2:07.3. Big Popper, 3rd place on the grid, very respectable, a 2:07.263, just ahead of Damien. Fat Man on his favourite track, a 2:07.143, less than half a second behind Az, who first lap out of the pits absolutely blew the socks off everybody, a 2:06.690 for pole. Well done, that man. And where do we go? We're going here. Right, gentlemen, get your race gear on, your race setup. Racing tyres, whatever tyres you're going to choose. And is everybody ready to go? Happy days. So Slippery's watching. Oi.
Yeah, I'm good.
Excellent. Right then, gentlemen, 10-second warning for the start. It is a standing start with penalties, so good luck to everyone. I'm going to hit the go button.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, gentlemen. Right, let's hope we can salvage something from this. This needs to be decent recovery. We remember the strategy. It's an early morning race, so the only thing I didn't say at the start when we reviewed it was this is early morning, the track's going to be cool, it's going to get hotter. So we kind of expect tyre life to be less. Will be a little bit ropey, I would have thought. It's going to be quite. Leave room on the inside for the guys on there. JB just kind of backed it out a little bit. Slippery wished Damo a race. He's been close in a few of them, unlucky in a few of them. JB comes up the inside, he's fine, he didn't cause him any damage. Ooh, yay, yay, yay. Upset my rhythm, but it's fine. Jub came out of nowhere, I didn't see where he came from. We're on medium, so we've just got to Watch out how it unsettles the car. A lot of people slid into that large hairpin turnaround kind of situation. And a brake on the 150, take the wide line in. Oh, Damo's hit something on the inside. I don't know what he hit there. He's going to have picked up damage as well by the looks of that, the way the car span off. I don't know whether he spun and hit the wall or whether he hit some obstruction. Mr. Jubb races in Vol VR, so he has a different view of the track to all of us. He's clipped the wall and got himself some damage by the sound of that. Triple back has come up from the back. He is pushing his way through. Now I'm slower than Triple. When he gets to me, I'm not going to stand in his way. I've just given him indicator. He knows where he's going. I was never going to be able to hold Triple back on his pace. I have got the pace there though, got a better exit from the corner. This is going to be interesting. So Az is still out front, Fat Man second, Big Popper in front of us there in third. Watch out for the lack of grip. Fat Man picks up a penalty. Must have got that from brushing a wall, I think, somewhere along the line. Big Popper loads that go wide. Just lost the momentum, Big Popper. He got a little bit back out of that corner though, so Fat Man ghosted there. He lost pace. We're going to take him down the inside. Fastest lap goes to Triple. So now we're chasing Azza down. The Triple got the fastest lap by 0.45. Very nice, quick lap. He was getting the draft off us a little way back, wasn't he? So. Got to keep an eye on that gap to Azza, 3.2 seconds. Got to see if we can capitalise on that and then maintain these tyres. Yeah, he's got the pace on us, he's pulling away. He's still pulling away marginally. Can't find the biting point for that corner, just can't find where the tyres are going to get into the groove. and take us round it. Oh, triple had a penalty. So Az has just lost a little bit there. Az got the fastest lap of the race as well. We're just taking a second out of Az for whatever incident he had. Big Popper's now behind us. Fat Man's up into 4th. JB in 5th. Triple back into 6th. That's unfortunate. That's what a penalty can do. So Big Popper's coming back with a vengeance here. He's got the pace on. I was gingerly into that corner. Didn't want to slide it too much. The Fat Man's back on the back door of Big Popper. We're losing 0.001 and more to Big Popper as we go. Just gaining on Azza just that little bit. I think Azza must have had half second or so. Penalty maybe. But he got the fastest lap, so he can't have had a penalty. We've got Azza down to 1.7. Azza's fastest lap at 2:08. Oh, Big Popper's just took it at 2:08.454. We just put a nose in there and took it with a 2:08.7, but then Popper takes it with 0.3 better. Very good. Very close racing. Just got Azza to 2 seconds. Big Popper is a third of a second in. Got Azza down to 1.5. Just got to think about tyres now. Front left is coming down to like 45%. Popper's closed up by 0.3. We're not quite into Azza's draft yet. We can't get the benefit from his car. Big Popper's using our draft to all aids. If that's the all benefit. If that's the right phrase. And we've got another 2/10 out of Azza. Big Popper is just 0.3 back. Fastest lap for us, but then Big Popper takes it 2:07.724. So we're getting the fastest laps, but then Big Popper is just taking them away. We're almost into Az's draft now. I don't know what that benefit is going to give us. Means we're going to potentially just be queuing up. Got a little bit of overspeed when we get to the corner, which we need to worry about. We held that nicely. Az has just outbraked himself there. Well, that's a very weird hybrid high line. Big Popper's dropped back a fraction. Az is just running that tight left-hand line, which is sensible. Giving himself all the room to cover his line. Great driving by Az there to keep the pace up. Just going to give him a bump draft rather than back out and lose pace. Big Popper's coming now. Got the inside line, and now I've got to make my choice over whether to go for the lead or just back out of it and let him have it. But we slid through the apex rather over aggressively. 2 more laps, 2.5 laps to do on these tyres. I think that's what we're all going to suffer from now. Tyre shake is going to be, tyre wear is going to really be the problem. That was me trying to save tyres, under braking, letting them catch me right back up. On to lap 8, 2 to go, or 1 3/4. Az is going to get me where I got him. He just let me back in there, gentlemen. I don't know whether he lifted or did something right. The Big Popper's got the fastest lap of the race so far. A 2:07.724. I'm going to get caught down the straight this time. Not a lot I can do about that. Don't plan to give up the inside line though. So who's going to risk the extra lap in the early part of the race? Who's the person that's going to do 10 on the opening tyres? Oh, that's just hit the wall. That's unlucky. Mediums. Az has gone on for another lap. Az is the one that's going to do the 10 laps. I'm going to try and get clear road because I think I've been holding him up. So 22.2 seconds for that pit stop. Don't know how much damage Az got when he hit that wall. Whether he got any or not, I don't know. So Damo's up into third. Damo has potentially skipped the pits as well for this lap. Now we've got one lap up on Az here. We're carrying 10 laps of fuel. So we can potentially go the 10 laps on this stint rather than the final stint, but we still have to take 10 laps of fuel because we don't know about the extra lap. We're on medium tyres, aren't we? Yeah. I did think about taking the softs. No, I didn't. I thought about not taking the softs because of what we did last time. Now Az got the capability of doing another lap. Az is in. He's on 14% fuel. There's a good chance he could come out in the lead here. He could have done enough to save that, to retain that position. Where is he? He's not, he's just filling up with fuel, so he was behind us. Big Popper 2.9 seconds back. Got past Damo. So Damien's coming back good after the early jinxing by Slippery. Popper's just eating into my tiny lead of 3 seconds. Is now down to 2.6. Down to 2.4, that was. Great chase by Big Popper. He's putting the effort right in. Az has dropped down to 4th, but he'll get that back with pit stops. He's got that extra lap in the bank, so he's got a better set of tyres at the end of this stint for anybody. Popper's again taken 2/10 out of me. Another 2/10 gone. Damien gone to the pits now, so he ran long because he pitted for damage already. That's where he's going to drop back a bit, but he's still got pace. Still got the pace that he needs to catch up. The Big Popper's got us down to 2.2. Well, we've just increased that a little bit. It can change in an eyelash, in a blink, in a heartbeat. 3.1, 3.2. Oh, has he had a penalty? 3.4. Has he got damage? 3.6. Oh my. Has he clattered one of the barriers? One of the close walls around the edge of the circuit? He probably has. And I say probably. Down to 3.9 now. We're up to 3.9. He's coming back, look. He's just back on it. .94. Don't see Jubb in the list. I think Jubb got damage early on, didn't he? He slipped back. We've got to remember these are half. We've got to take extra fuel for quarter of a lap, etc. Because the lap finishes after the pits, we've got to take that extra bit of fuel. If I keep taking 10 laps, we're good. We've got 6 more laps until the pit stop. Big Popper's taken half a second out of us, so he hasn't got as much damage as I thought he would have. Still able to catch. That was a dodgy line I took through there. That was well too tight on the second apex, and it cost us 1/4 of a second, that. At least. The lift as the front right tyre was skipping over those red braking markers. Or high level grip. Whatever it is in those corners. Down to 3.1. Put that down into first gear way too early. Fourteen, 15, 16, 17, 18, 5 to go. Had to do that with my fingers, my brain's not doing the maths. Big Papa's doing all the hard work, he's catching big time. There he is, blue in the mirror, I can see him. He's not letting us have it scot-free. Triple back is up to 3rd, ahead of Az. JB's in 5th, Fat Man 6th, Damo's 7th, Mikey in 8th. Big Popper's still hounding me down. Back up to 4 though, what's happened there? Just having small incidents like I'm having, but he's gaining a second every couple of laps and then just dropping back that little bit. Halfway point of the race now, past the 30 minutes. Just got to keep pushing now, just got to keep this pace. Anything in the 208s is good. It's not lightning fast, but it's going to be enough. Triple has the fastest lap now. 207.439. That underlines his pace, definitely. At this point of the race, he is moving through the pack. Been thinking about what to do for the next season. First commitment from me is to do the results on the day of the race, to make sure they're done and posted every time we have a race. Second thing, I was thinking about having the drivers having their input on a bonus point, and that's a driver of the day type situation, where the driver's driver of the day, where everybody but me has an input. I can't vote on that, I don't think it'd be fair. Everybody has a vote and they decide as a group who's going to be the driver of the day. The award, I don't know whether it'd be 1 point or 5 points. Don't know which way to go with that. Would be interesting to see a little bit of feedback from the group on who would be the best driver in the group in that particular race. That might be cool. It could be driver of the day because of the qualifying position, or coming through from the back of the grid, or similar. Mikey's gone to the pits. 7% fuel. Where is our fuel? We've got 3.8 laps remaining. 34%, so we're doing all right. They're just ideas that float around my head as I'm driving backwards to work, or driving backwards or forwards to work, and just kind of things to keep an interesting extra piece. We could do that by private message rather than group chat if people wanted to keep it to themselves. I don't know if we have enough audience to have an audience driver of the day. Fat man goes to the pit. He was on hard tyres. Wow. Pitted early, I guess, and he wanted to run long. Got 4 minutes left of this stint. Popper keeps the hammer on. Look, he's back down to 2.9. Just And he's closing. It's only percentage points, but he's still he's still faster every part of the track than me. Every part of the track. That last lap, a couple of laps into the 209s, is kind of letting us down a little bit. Next week's races: A is Fuji on Racing Softs, Kyoto Draven Park Yamagiwa on Racing Softs, Barcelona GP layout, no chicane, Racing Mediums, one stop. Wow, they're interesting. We don't know what the cars are yet, we won't know what they are till Monday morning, but my front left tyre is looking sadly sorry for this self. We do have the ability to put an extra lap in here, which I think would be a sensible thing to do. Even though these tyres look decidedly savage. This is lap 18, this is official stop, to be honest. But we're going to be inside the time by a mile. Big Popper's got the run, look. And a 1.7. He's gone in. We're going to do what Az did then. We're going to take that extra lap. Big Papa had no fuel left, so he didn't fuel up for the extra lap, whereas I did. This is only a minor risk. Big Papa's going to be faster. We did it 209 again. The triple comes up to second, Az up to third. Big Popper back out into fourth place. I can't imagine whether he's dropped into traffic or whether he's going to get held up. Just don't know. Triple is 7 seconds back. Job's gone to the pits. Last lap was a 2:10. Just managing this tyre and fuel. The Big Popper's behind Azza. Triple's just lost a second coming through there. So we're taking mediums. Doing mediums, Widow. We're taking 10 laps of fuel. .25 roughly. Medium tyres. I think we're going to lose the lead. No, they're both in. Fuel is going in. Big Popper a little bit further back. Where is he? He's gone in. Did he take softs by accident? Oh, did he? Oh, that would have been a terrible blow. Or did he not take enough fuel? So Az is out in second. I need to stop panicking. Damo's into third. I've got a 10-second lead at this point. Well, thankfully my race pace returned today. We've been seemingly able to just keep the pressure on. We've now got to manage these tyres. Definitely got enough fuel. I think Damien and Az are both going to peel out for another pit stop. Genuinely just gotta keep doing what we're doing, lap the way we're gonna lap. Let's not have any incidents. Big Popper's dropped back down to 5th. Jumped back up to 8th. Worth acknowledging that. I think Mikey's been in 8th a lot of the race. Az is just starting to close in on me, just cutting tenths out, which is happy days. I'm just going to try and manage this off the front. Down to 8.9. Yeah, you can see those two at the back coming across the start-finish line now. Just taking that 0.137 down on our fastest lap. One mistake here and there's damage and you're done for. Just keep the head in the right place. Looking at the guys behind me, wondering when they are going to go to the pits. Damien's gone to the pits, so that's going to give Big Popper the gain. Yep, Big Popper's passed pretty quickly. Fat Man promoted up to 5th. JB's gone past up into 6th. Well, we've just got a little advantage there over ours, picked up 2 seconds and some more. In the weekly races, Wilkie's just said they've given us a nice little K-Cup race, K-Cup car race, little 10 lap thingy. I haven't looked at the weekly races, I haven't had the opportunity. I haven't had the PlayStation on last night, but it was purely for video making. Unfortunately, that video is sat on the side on the cutting room floor. Got to remake the damn thing. I've just got to re-edit it, all the footage. When does ours need to go to the pits? I know he's been putting some really serious laps in on hard tyres, so if he's on hards and pushing to the end, there's an opportunity on a full tank that he can go a long way. I don't know whether he'll be dropping to a set of softs to finish off. With 11 minutes to go, 11 minutes 40 seconds. We are just at a point of managing, dealing with that management correctly. On a track that doesn't appear too often also. Ooh. Alsace, maybe. What's the other one that doesn't appear too often? Blue Moon Raceway we don't get a lot of. Or Broadbean. Just managing these laps, trying to keep that lap time going again. 208's where we want to be. Plus for 209's. Damien takes the fastest lap at 207.129. Short little sausage track. Wonder what that is. Is it one of the other Lego Maggiores? West or something? It's got sausages in. I must admit, it's not often that we see Wilkie. What's the word I'm looking for? Not knowing of a detail. He's normally got the detail right at his fingertips. He's looking for it now. That last lap was a bit poor. Azza back within 8.6 seconds. We're down to 9 minutes remaining. We've got 5.8 laps of fuel. So just 5 laps remaining, one would suggest. Probably just 4 after this one. Probably going to be a Tokyo or similar. Don't know. Hate to guess. Oh, we just pulled out 0.3 of a second. As looks like he might have rubbed a wall. Triple back in hot pursuit. Those guys pitted the same time as me, didn't they? They did. So this is all medium tyres to the end. This Big Popper had to stop twice. I'm pretty sure he buckled under pressure. Oh, Miyabi. Yeah, the little one. Yeah. Not Yamagiwa, but the little track. Yeah, the little oval. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice, that little track. We've done a few races there. Kart races are very good there. Also Group 4, no pit. You can run a car around there in red tyres all day with no real loss of time, because it'll just sit there and turn. Yeah, it's alright. Wide, got good bank corners. I say good banked corners, it's got corners with lots of room. Various lines can be taken. Got that funky little chicane just before the start finish if you're going clockwise, which will always be interesting. 7 minutes remaining, 9.2 seconds ahead. Azza in second, Triple back in third, Big Popper fourth, Damien in fifth, JB in sixth. Ooh. Yeah, he can drive on the curbs. In seventh, Fat Man eighth, Mr. Jubb, and then Will Mikey in what seems like ninth. We've just gained a little bit, but lost a little bit. Turning the 209s regular now. Good evening, Lee. Welcome. You're here to see me mess it up. Like I did last week on Tuesday. Come out of tunnel there, the lights go off, and I looked down and saw something change, and I thought, what's changed just then? What switched off? We're down to 5 minutes as we go across the line. There'll be 3 more laps. I wonder if the race is on between Triple and Az. Are they close enough to be competing for that second and third spot, or is it a run-in? Az has had a tremendous race, a superb qualifying position. All that happened was I managed to catch him coming down here, got to the inside of him. He then went an extra lap at the pit stop. And I managed to get a lap in, but I wouldn't say he lost it out on the track. Got tremendous pace tonight. He's catching me, so without doubt he's got an opportunity. I think we're going to go Group 3 and Group 4 till Christmas, just to make it so much easier to get things regulated and done. We're just going to have an easy run into the Christmas period, nothing majorly complicated. going to go on to lap 27. With approximately 3 minutes left, so we're going to do lap 28. Definitely. If we can beat the bullet train to the end of the straight. Oh, we might do. Oh, yeah, we might do. We're just going to make them to the corner. I am so thirsty. Please put 1,700 miles on the hire car. Have you headed home yet? You're just dancing around the North Coast 500 at the minute. I bet you've had a good week actually. The weather's been really quite good. Down here in the north. Not sure about Scotland. There's been no talk of massive amount of snow or anything. Not going to get the fastest lap. Justin Ripley at the Premier. No, you're just up the road. Happy days. Overnight stop. 3 hours to get home tomorrow. Yeah, that should be up nice on it Saturday morning. 1 minute 28 to get to the line. Sony, I've got Sony Bravia TV. Ooh. What that's all about. Is it some form of gaming service on the new tellies? My TV's a little bit older. Decent telly. Here we go, final lap, 50 seconds remaining. Which drivers will be on that final lap? Got plenty of fuel. Az has crept back to 0.5 of a second. He's pulling away from triple as well. But I'm going to manage this all the way to the end. No mistakes. I'm guessing it's a app of some form. I was hoping Toto would be able to get on today to see his strategy come to the fore. Now on the final lap as declared by the game. Took excessive fuel. Jubb gets across the line first, just like he did on Tuesday. This time in 8th place. It looks like Damo's got that fastest lap sewn up. Az is just almost 6 seconds back. My left front tyre is about to scream at me. Az has caught me by 4 seconds since the pit stop. What were we? 7th place, 8th place, something like that, maybe 6th. We got leapfrogged by JB, didn't we? JB's carrying an injury, so we can't wipe his head. That's the first time I've touched a curb in the race. And here we go, coming down to the line. Thank you, Toto, for your assistance. There we go. Happy days.
it wasn't really that too.
Before or after you hit him? Thank you, Will. Let's let Damien come across the line. Good race, has it? Good result, as. And I think driver of the day's got to be triple for me. Coming from the back of the grid, had an incident, back up to third. That's a great race. We got a clean race and we went up 5 positions. I think you did all right considering you had a finger injury. How rude. Thank you, Norman. It wasn't easy, I have to tell you. I had no pressure for that last stint purely because there was 10 seconds in it. Whatever I did with that pit stop to give myself that window, and I think it must have been fueling, it was pretty much a run into the line. Big Popper says, first stint was with you and as was epic. I dinged the wall on fresh tyres in the first lap and the third stint. I thought you took wrong tyres. I see. You had damage. Right, okay. Great race though, Big Popper. You kept me under pressure. Yeah, you did well. You did well, Popper, to let people get around you. But no, that was ace. That was a properly good race. We just review the results, just take screenshots, do the usual thing. Oh, wrong button. That one. I would agree. One of the better Tokyo tracks, yes. Apart from the 600 course, of course, which is a great track. Really enjoy that one. In the dry. So Mikey, technically on the lead lap, but shows us 1 lap down. Not been lapped. 2:07.997. Not a bad lap at all. That's only 1.3 seconds off the qualifying lap time, so that ain't too bad at all. Jub, after Tuesday's performance, a little bit disappointed not to be on the final lap. 2:08.3. That goes to show how quick Mikey was getting in that race. Damo gets the fastest lap in 7th. Don't think he had the greatest of luck. He had an incident early on which put him into the pits for some repairs. But he put in a 2:07.129. Fastest lap by what looks like a bit of a long way, over half a second, so well done. Batman had an incident early on, I think, tangled with somebody. He finished. Right. Batman had an incident with Mikey. That put him 55 seconds back. Oh, I see. Right. JB finished in 5th, which is roughly where he started. 39 back, but with a 2:08.5. Big Popper in 4th. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 17 seconds back, fastest lap at 2:07.7, which puts him at like 3rd fastest lap. Triple, a great position after last week's win. Anywhere on the podium's good at in this bunch. A 2:07.43, but only just under 8 seconds back, so it was really competitive. As after leading off the grid with pole position, comes in 2nd, fastest lap of a 2:08.2, but only 5.8 seconds behind the leader. And the winner, we did it again. Well, I won't say we did it again. We did it. We should have won on Tuesday, but we managed to make fairly good progress in the early part of that race. Really incident-free. Sneaked past a couple on the entrance to the big turnaround at the end of the circuit. Jub came flying past us at that point, but didn't upset the race. And then we just paced our way through it. Had a little bit of pressure from Big Popper. A little bit of pressure from Az in the 2nd stint. But it was all good. And testament to practice last week, I think. That was a decent little effort. Fastest lap for me was a 2:08.117. And wasn't particularly fast, but it was enough. Well done, gentlemen. Thank you very much. A great race. Enjoyed that. Where's the replay? There it is. If anybody's got any complaints or issues, raise them in the normal way. And shall we set up the track for Tuesday for the final round of the K Cup? Has everybody saved everything? No negatives, no empties. Streamlabs, stop spamming. Oh, you'll be right, Lee. You haven't missed much. You haven't missed much. GT7's still here waiting for you. Right, let's set up for Tuesday. Now, I believe Mr. Ridley has managed to get a setup for the S660 that's going to do 150 mile an hour. Which is going to be really interesting. Right, how he's going to be able to keep that thing on the track. Non-engine swap. It'll be on medium tyres, but I'll have to see where he goes. We're going to Japan. We are going to Autopolis. And we're on the short course. It is custom weather, so rain is a possible here. Rain is a possible. Could be an absolute shocker. And there it is, K Cup time. That loaded very quickly, didn't it? Oh, are you going to be late to start? No problem, pal. Yeah, no worries. No worries. So we'll hang on till we see the whites of your eyes, mate. No worries. If you're late a bit, it doesn't matter. We'll wait for you. So the usual format now is to put in a couple of laps, try and set up for next week. We've been doing these as trying to do a no-stop. Now again, if anybody doesn't normally watch the channel and new, give you a rundown of what this is. This is K Cup series, so it's any Japanese small micro car that comes under the K Cup banner, or the K car banner. 400 pp, no engine swap. We're using comfort softs and comfort medium tyres. They'll be alright in the rain. All races are run in the afternoon, so it will finish in the gloomy darkness. And with the 400 pp, you've got a real lot of flexibility. You can run the medium tyres, you can run the softs. The softs will just get you all the way through the race for the 1 hour. As you can see by this on the fuel, it says 40 laps. I don't think we'll be doing 40 laps. I think we'll be doing round about 30 odd maybe. It's the short course. Just have to see where that goes. We've raced here a few times. Good little circuit. The only nightmare with this circuit is the pit entry. Good evening, Seth and on, welcome. So it's got some big long straights here. This car is massively a short shifter. Doesn't benefit from the best brakes in the world, but it will come to a tidy little lap. I'll have the results updated before Tuesday so we know who's anyone near or not. accurately positioned. He's back tomorrow. Rob didn't make Rob races on a Tuesday. Tonight was S15s. So there was no Jimny race tonight. Might be on for 40 odd laps, you know, at a 130. It'll be interesting. Might be touch and go for fuel again. Couldn't be. Much wider circuit here than in Tokyo. There's less opportunity to wreck it. We do have incidents coming down into this corner, I must admit. We've had a few gravel pit entries. That would have been a 27 if I hadn't touched his bumper. Races Tuesday in the K Cup. Try and put 27 in. We'll do it. Might have to lose the quarter of a second at the start. Beat cappuccino and Copper in the store. That's good to know. Epic. Already got 5 cappuccinos waiting in the wings for future events. Not that I need them. I've got a car for every setup. If KB produces any more skins, we'll have them for particular cars. We've got to think of a new event for tomorrow night. What are we doing tomorrow night? Saturday night. Which human comedy are we doing tomorrow night? Is it one of the big ones, or are we going to tackle the infamous Alsace? See where we go with that. Tonight was Sylvia Sethamon, yes. Say again, JB? Viper? Oh, for the, yes. For the time trial. Might have, you know. Can't remember. Got a handful. I bet you have. At least 5. Oh, the chick. That's right, yes. It's the Coca-Cola lady, isn't it? Yeah, that one. 5 cappuccino, 5 beats. Both the cappuccino and the beet don't qualify for Alsace because of their age. Who knew, unfortunately? Somebody's asked me to do the Daytona, the Cobra Daytona for Alsace if I could. But that's where we'll start tomorrow night. We'll start with the setup make for that. And we'll tackle probably in the RA 272. Then we'll have a go in the old Abarth. Oh, it was you, Sethanon. Yeah, all good then. All good. We now own it. I've got it again. So we'll start with that tomorrow night. Happy days. Here's Mr. Jug. Faster than a fast thing is Mr. Jug. Got to practice around this track. Got to put some laps in. How come he's not as fast as at Tokyo? What's going on there? Oh, gearbox. Okay. Mine's exactly the same setup, no change. We'll get that worked out tomorrow then, Sethanon, definitely. Three-quarters of a second up. There's a potential for a 126 here. Yeah, this is Tuesday's race, Seth. Now the fuel load comes off and this car just starts to just gets into its laps and really back a lap time. It's the final round, of course, so okay, no issue at all, Seth. We'll find a way of getting that car round and setting itself up and making it a thing. It won't set any records, I don't think, but it'll be decent. That man has left the room. It's kebab time. Adios, amigo. I think that might be a message. Oh no, it's Norman. Thank you, Norman. Following on Facebook. Well, in all fairness, Sethanon, my tuning is not extensive I don't put a massive amount into the tune. I normally just like balance the power, etc. But I can normally get the car to drive pretty well. Yeah, we'll see if we can make it turn. We'll see if we can make it accelerate, and we'll get it to go as many laps on the fuel as we can. Because of the low PP, it really does make it difficult for a lot of the cars to get round there. The engine swaps really do make the benefit. And that's how you miss your corner, because you think you're on a long lap. Dirty tyres. I genuinely don't think we need to worry about the fuel. 1 minute 30 less than. So is that 30 laps, 45 laps? Can't be 45 laps, can it? I think it is. It's going to be the best part of 46. I think we're going to be touch and go. Good night, fella. Night, Damo. I think Dorian's at work. Oh no, I don't know. He might have gone out on this Friday. He might be knocking the town dead in Germany. The end of Oktoberfest, you see. No, that was kind of yesterday. Maybe he's got a headache. I don't know whether he was at work. 7 till 10 shift, or it was 3 till 10 shift maybe. 3 till 11, so he's probably arriving home any minute now. Oh, and there was the qualifying, wasn't there? There was the, was it the sprint race? Or is that tomorrow? You'd have been watching the qualifying, definitely. Enjoys that. So there's 4 races left of the F1 season. The last race is on the 6th of December. And that's the other thing I can't get my head round. Is it starts again on the 6th of March. And it's like, how the hell? It's 3 months off now. Used to finish like October. Early part of October, late September. But back to Australia in March. Makes the winter really short for us. The last race being December. It's unreal, really. Could go down a second. Prince on Saturday, I think you're right. Yeah, 24 races, it's crazy, isn't it? And they have 2 long breaks in the middle of the season. I don't know why they don't just use the breaks in the season and finish the season in sort of September. Like, why not? Do you not listen to the stream then? It can only be Jubby, can't it? No, can't be you, Jubby. It is. It's feeding back through your headphones into your mic. Because you're using the VR, aren't you? If you take one finger, just put it over the microphone, it's fine. Must admit, you break up a bit, JB, when you talk. I think that's the emotions, mate. Mr. Jubbs. Oh, that's good, mate. Oh, it was the pad, was it? Ah, that can happen. I don't know, Seth. I don't know what they do in the brakes. I just don't know whether it's necessary. Or they could make it like 28 races and fill the gaps with races. And over race them and make them tired like the football players. No? They're football drivers. Trying to make a relationship between the football drivers being moany, whingy bastards about how often they play, and the Formula 1 racers who whinge a lot about overtakes. There we go. Sorry, Az. That's right, yeah. The gymna rugbies. Yeah. Those break dancers that don't break dance. That's them. That was ridiculous, wasn't it? That really did belittle what the Olympics. It belittled what the Olympics is about, isn't it? People don't go to put on a show, except if you name, what was his name? The swimmer from Ethiopia, I think it was. What was his name? It was some of the salmon or the fish or something. I know Eddie the Eagle did it in the Winter Olympics with the ski jumping, etc., and that was just somebody trying really, really hard. The guy that was swimming in the Olympics was trying really, really hard. He was the best the country had to offer. He was probably the only person that could afford a plane ticket to get to the Olympics, but he did his best. What you had with the breakdancer was somebody just taking the... It was an interpretation of breakdancing and the style of art. And that's not what the Olympics is about, is it? Just... I bet they were hating her. Yeah. I hope she didn't take the place of a decent breakdancer. Just a shame. I think you're right, Seth. Overpaid rather than overplayed, yeah. Has Max got a penalty for this weekend? In the main race or the sprint race? Main race. I think it's engine penalty, this, isn't it? It is, yeah. Which isn't representative, really, of what the situation is. Yeah. Trying. On the premise that they know he can make the overtakes, they know he can get the places. Yeah. And that's disappointing, isn't it, really? Where are you from? Not far away. Where are you from, John? Leeds. Ah, West Yorkshire. I agreed, Seth. Oh, I didn't look. I was reading the chat. Oh, crap. I was reading what you said. Snake Pass is well south. I agree, Seth. No. According to the rules, though, he's within the rules. Just. That's right. Barnsley. Rastoff was filmed in a little place called Grimethorpe. Grimethorpe Colliery Band. Get the gaffer tape on. Oh. How many races have you been in, pal? Yeah. In the K Cup? Right. Yeah. Right. That's right. Yeah, you did. That was at Goodwood. Goodwood. Does your wood more good? Accidentally. Emphasized accidentally. Yeah. I don't know how we deal with Max Verstappen. I don't know how F1 reels him in. I don't know how F1 reels him in. I was watching a Facebook video about all of the people he's sideswiped. Yeah, there aren't many people on the grid that he hasn't used his wheels as a bit of a blocking manoeuvre, has he? Bumping wheel on wheel, just forcing. Yeah. Using the apex as a weapon. Cappuccino. Christian always defends, but he's got to. He's his teammate. He's his driver, hasn't he? He's got to. Would he do it where there's walls? But he proved he's likely to take himself off the track and make the question. If you stop me going past, you'll have to hit me and you'll take yourself out. That's the kind of Max we don't want. But there was also Monza, wasn't it? Where he took Lewis off. That's right. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely he did. Yeah. No, but there was no room for him. There was no room for him at all. Yeah, that's always going to be debated, that one. I firmly believe, I know Lewis died for that apex, but you can't swing across the track all that way to try and claim the apex. It's going to end as a disaster, isn't it? Yeah, he was just pushing it back, wasn't he? He was doing it, yeah. If you're going to do it, so am I. So, what's your predictions for the last 4 races then? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think it will get down to the last race and Max will wreck Norris in the last race? I hope Norris out-qualifies Max every race and manages to get away from him and doesn't have that problem. But I think you find Max is going to try his best to qualify ahead of Norris every race. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that's what's going to be. Now they've taken the adjustable floor away from him. I think, Wilkie, you are not far from the truth at all. Although, there could be an incident where one car with 3 wheels wins the race. Could be. That'll be the steering wheel maybe and 3 other wheels to make it 4 wheels. Yeah. Was there a race in his early career where he finished with a puncture? Adios, amigo. So it's likely to be 3, yeah, true. Keep trying to get that 26. Here, Joby lad. That would be good, wouldn't it? Ferrari win the Constructors. That's all I did for the last stint, 209s. You will. Well, we'll go back to what we know for the next league. We'll do Group 3 and 4s again, just through to Christmas. And then you guys can have your own races over Christmas, organise what you want. And not there yet, is it? Is it available in the old, not in the Brand Central? You want the Merc. The Merc's the best of the bunch. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think the first car Lewis will be gifted by Ferrari? What do you think he'll get? Maybe. How the front arches meet the wing is really quite interesting on the F80. It looks that the arches look a bit higher than you can see out the driver's seat. Quite bizarre. Oh, isn't it? Isn't it? I just hope he can win a few races. Yeah, they do, yes. Did he crash his Zonda? Oh my. An F1 what? An F1 what? Oh yeah, sorry. Keith Richards from the Stones got one. Or wasn't it primarily a race car? But it had like three variants, didn't it? It had the long tail, short tail, and then it had the road car with 3 seat positions. Lovely car, the Countach. Do like that, but I'd have a Murcielago over a Countach. Yeah. Oh, Diablos. Do like that. Oof. I'd rather have an E-Type. Ooh. Maybe he's alright with Jags. I'd like the electric E-Type. Sloppy jalopies, aren't they? Well, 127.2s look regular to me, don't they? That's the one I'm thinking of, I think. Electric engine jobby. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'd also take that's exactly where I was just about to go. I'd be happy with that as well. Road car rather than rally car. Road car. I'd go road. Yeah. It's headed by Nicky Grist. They've got a BDA in it. And they're doing an electric one as well. I can't remember the name of the website. What's it called? The website. You did send me the link. The website's really good. I think 80 grand will get you the cheapest one, depending on the engine spec you want. No, it depends on the engine spec, because some of the shells they're restoring from South America, and that's like a road spec version. You're going into a rally spec, it's more. $250k. Beautiful, haven't they? Sold a car out of house. How many Smarties could you eat? Yeah. I know somebody that spent 3 million lottery win and it didn't last more than 4 or 5 years. But hey. What would you do for a living? What would you do to subsidise it? Would you set yourself up in a business that you enjoy? Yeah, I think I'd like to buy a rally car and do a season of the British Rally season. I think the money for the Dakar would be immense. But I think you could spend 120 grand, have a decent car, and be able to compete with wages for your maintenance crew. As long as you didn't absolutely stuff it. But I reckon you could do a season of the You're talking about Dakar? I wouldn't do it. I couldn't afford it. Couldn't afford to do it. Even with 3 million quid, I couldn't afford to do it. Damn right. I'd do the gumball, yeah. Definitely. My missus says in the first year of winning the lottery, she wants to do all the major sporting events. She wants to follow the Formula 1 circuit and every 2 weeks go to a Formula 1 race. And she wants to go to the tennis, do all the tennis. And it's like, interesting. Because you get around the globe, don't you? You go Tokyo, you go Paris, you go Australia for the tennis, you go Indian Wells and all sorts of places. I said we might as well throw in the golf as well if you're talking about going around the globe and doing that kind of stuff. World Powerboat Championships in Key West, that kind of thing. Go to the Super Bowl, go to the European Cup final, do all those kind of things. You should be able to do it. Say again, dude. Yeah. So, pull off in a digital. Kaz, you need to listen to JB just for a minute. JB wants a real race radical, not the road car version, please. If you could have that for Christmas, it would be tremendous. Thank you very much. You're off ahead, did you say? No worries, mate. Cheers, pal. Just letting these lap times slip a bit, but their tyres are really starting to bite. As soon as I put that extra little time in, JB's not been able to catch it. Be interesting to see what Mr. Ridley comes up with his 150 mile an hour setup. It's going to be crazy. I think he sent it me actually. I think he sent it me. Let me have a look. See if we can have a look. See. Mr. Ridley. There he is. Oh, he sent me 4 setups for the S660. All various speeds between 140 and 150. Not sure what it'd be like on fuel. It's got to be supping fuel and it's got to be on medium tyres, so it won't corner quite so well. But it'll still be absolute ripper down the straights. Wilkie agrees he'd like a Caterham. And by when I say he agrees, he believes he agrees that Kaz needs to deliver us a better cars. That's what I meant. Caterham, ooh. There's a couple of variations of the Caterham you could ask for. Caterham or Lotus 7 or similar. Super 7, yes, that would be nice. Ford, I was just going to say, the motorbike variant or the 2 litre Pinto. Not the Pinto version. I'm surprised they haven't done a mini swap to a rear engine mini swap and put a 2.4 engine in it. That'd be interesting, but or a Civic lump, yeah, they can do that. I'd also like them to be able to change the drivetrain. Go 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive and similar. We talked about that last week. Caterham with its lightweight body, yeah. Well, that's coming up in the next sort of 4 weeks, isn't it? It's like, yeah, just waiting for the release date on that. But I was wondering if that's why we didn't get an update this week. Is because the next update is... It should... Oh, at the World Championships. No, it's supposed to be released in October, November. Yeah. Yeah. Release date was October/November. In time for the holiday. So it might well be just before Christmas. I might miss that. Oh well. So Lee used to live opposite the Caterham factory in Caterham until they moved it to Crawley. Okay. Not a drift car. Should be. When?
With the World Championship.
That's when I thought they might release that, yeah. Big celebration, big fanfare job. There you go, here it is. Downloading next Thursday. Or whatever day it is for the update after the finals, yeah. It won't be before the finals, will it? Won't do that. We haven't got one this month. Yeah, we'll miss November then, I guess, won't we? Nah. Yeah, another 2 months without a new track. Was it this time last year? Was it? Well, here's the little thing. Do you think there's anything new in my first Gran Turismo? Do you think there's any of the old tracks being brought back that we haven't got in the main game? Because there's no clues, is there? And I haven't seen... I did see that Kirith got his 100,000 subscribers last week. But I haven't seen him with any inside information that he would get normally. I wasn't saying that. I wasn't going to slag off my colleague, my fellow YouTuber dude. Anybody gets 100,000 subscribers, they're doing all right. My challenge of getting 5,000 by Christmas is going to be short. We'll have 4,000. Hopefully we'll have 5,000 for next year. Sometime. It's going to be 40 laps. It's going to be alright. We'll have plenty of fuel. Midfield Raceway and Autumn Ring. Was Autumn Ring in any other games? Was Autumn Ring also in the first version of the Xbox one? What's it called? What's the Xbox racing game that everybody likes? Forza, that's the one. Autumn Ring was in the first version of Forza Motorsport, wasn't it? I think. I don't know why they've bothered to make a celebration for the 25 years or 30 years, whatever it is. I find it a little bit weird that they put all that investment into something that they're not going to make money out of. I don't get it. GT304, yeah.
But it is a demo, yes.
It is a demo and it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't... Unless PlayStation said you've got to do something for the celebration and we'll pay you for doing it, but you've got to do something. That's what they chose to do that wouldn't detract from the main game. But I can't believe they're going to... It was, wasn't it? It was an interim... Yeah, pretty much. Lasted well though. I'll have to be easy on the tyres and I won't be ragging it, will I, next time on Tuesday. Yeah, it'd be Sony pushing it. Yeah, I'm not going to be negative about it. I just don't get why they've done it. Like, it's just... It would have been so much better to have that investment in the game rather than in something that's not for the game. But hey, we are, what's the word, passengers on this. And just the way it goes. It already is, I believe. 2027, 28 release date, supposedly. Supposedly. That's the big question, and that's a very good, very, very good question. If the PS6 is in development, I'm a bit miffed at the PS5, to be honest, not lasting any longer. But yeah. Yeah, well, GTA 6, that's going to definitely be a PS5 game. I would have thought, definitely. It's next year now, isn't it? Next October. A year from now, supposedly. And I saw some maps and screenshots of the game this week. It looks epic. It looks absolutely awesome. The map being southern Florida with Miami and the Keys looks really, really good. If they were real images, that is. late 27 to 28, which is kind of when GT8's going to land, isn't it? And I wouldn't have thought they'd land GT8 on the doorstep just before the PS6 land. It would be kind of, wouldn't it? But that means we'd only get one GT for the PS5, which, darling enough, I don't know. Who's to know? Yeah, I mean, you could fight which way round it was. Yeah. Yeah, good effort, Wilkie. That's a good call. GT8 will land in the anniversary year, which is 27. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. That makes sense. But here's a question for you, GT owners and PS5 owners. How many PS5 games have you bought for your PS5? Which game's that? Yeah. Mon says Seth. It was all for GT7 mainly, wasn't it? That's the only reason I bought it, and I've upgraded one game. Oh no, I've upgraded two. I've upgraded Wreckfest and this. But I didn't upgrade GTA. I bought it for the PC. Wilkie says he's got 30, and I'm just asked the question, is that PS5 only games? Because you're going to be one of the few, I think. I think there's going to be actually many people that have bought many games. But in terms of... Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. I only bought the PS5. Yeah, I only bought the PS5 to play GT. It was the only thing I bought it for. I've played some DVDs and used it as a movie player, but well, okay, Wilkie, yeah, cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can only say I bought the PS5 to play GT7 on. Oh no, I'll be even more precise. I didn't want to miss out on Sophie. It's the only reason I bought the PS5 was to be able to play GT7 and Sophie. Yeah, that is true. PC games. Yeah. But don't always buy off Steam. Have a look on CD keys. But just make sure you buy a CD key and not a version of a game. Because sometimes you have to download a profile and you can't use your Steam profile. Just have to be a bit careful with that. But oh yeah, it's great. I can say I am not at all pissed off with GT7. I think it's been brilliant. I think it's been ace. Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Mikey's just said it's more to do with the fact that we've been limited to grind races. We've been channeled down a particular route, just minor niggles rather than big problems. Yeah, agreed with that. to put another mission on the top of it that has 4-hour races or more endurance races that you could select, so to speak. But I think that's why they put whatchamacallit in, the ability to create your own races, but they don't have a scenario, do they? At least the missions have a scenario and you are racing it against it. Oh, The Last of Us is brilliant, Wilkie. Really good. Yeah. Agreed. I'd like them to do that. That would be good too. Mikey's just again said, and I think JB echoed the sentiment. If you could get more, if you get a repeat payment for doing the human comedies, it would be a great way to spend your time. More people wouldn't. Yeah. A lot of people won't do the human comedies again because you get nothing for it. Yeah. Sethanon says he loved playing until he had a stroke, but now we'd have to do the racing like HC, and that can pause every couple of laps. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the human comedy stuff. The fact that you can pause it is great. You've got Platinum, Wilkie says. He's got Platinum on both of The Last of Us. That's brilliant. Has everybody finished on the server? And can you? JB? JB? He says can do. Right. Let's have a setup for tomorrow night then. Let's have a quick look. I've already claimed my winnings from the 2 time trials. We finished in the top 250, I believe, on the Lake Louise. And
Did you? Very good.
250,000, okay. And we finished top 5,000 with Beamer, which was a shame, but the Beamer was a pig dog. Might as well just check the. Got one more race to do next week, which will be an absolute. Right, we're off to the human comedy. Let's have a look at what we bought. And people will notice I've spent some credits. We bought that Tuscan because we needed the colour. This is the boy. What have we got to... I can't drive what? Can't I? Oh, probably did. Probably did. That wouldn't be a surprise. Alsace. So we're looking at a 460 pp. Buy some more cappuccinos. I've got enough. I've got enough cappuccinos. Don't need any more. I've got enough. I've got Red Dead Redemption on the PC, and it is pretty pucker on the PC. I'd like it on the PS5 if I spent the time playing it, because that would be a good one to sit in the front room while the missus is watching TV and me on a little telly playing. I'd also like it on the big telly, which would be good, but it's never going to happen. Car settings. Comfort, we can use any.
Is it? You not like it? Okay.
I've got that 55 in the room now, and that I like playing DayZ on it, but my desk faces the wrong way. Did I tell people I've snapped my desk chair? I sat in it today and one of the legs has snapped. Yeah. That's what I thought. So that's going to the tip tomorrow. It's going to kill me. I can't sit on it anymore. Brock. I've got to order a new chair. It's a good job I've got 100 quid's worth of vouchers, and it's Black Friday, isn't it? So it looks like we're going to be able to get a new chair from GT. Say again? Use code Widow and 2 vouchers that I've got from GT Amiga, which would be nice. Wilkie tried and it bored him to death. Too slow. Horse riding simulator. You call Red Dead. Yeah, it's. I really enjoyed the first Red Dead Redemption. Really enjoyed it, to the point it was one of the games that I played whilst I was laid up after surgery, and I played it through 3 or 4 times. And I've told you about this one. I played it through without sound. Managed to play the whole game all the way through with no sound, only to realise the reason it didn't have sound is because I changed the TVs, and the PC hadn't. The PlayStation didn't adjust for the HDMI change, so it just didn't pick up the fact that the sound needed to come out of that TV, which was stupid. But it just goes to show the power of drugs. I was playing on drugs, and I knew exactly what the characters were saying, and it was dead easy. Dead. It's 460 body count. Yo, it's not on PS5. Right, let's see what this copper is. 460 pp we got to get to. There's no parts for it here at all. Man. Let's see what wheels will be like. We got an option to go wide. The wiper's a pig. That'll do nicely. Okay. Different horses, different courses. Exactly, Damo. I think Red Dead's a really good looking game, and the map is great, and I need to spend more time playing it. It's really good. Really enjoy it. It takes ages. When you've got a game like DayZ that I really enjoy playing, and you need 4 or 5 hours on DayZ, really have a good time. Same with Red Dead, to really get into it. It's a shame I can't take it on the plane, because I'd use it on the flight with going to LA. It would be a great thing to play on there. But it's one of them. 460 pp. How are we going to get this to where it needs to be? Already got. Nope. None of that. Does anybody know when the new Metal Gear Solid is coming out? Question from JB. Don't know, I've not seen it myself. I've not seen it myself. So we can put the crankshaft in, which gives us a little bit of a boost, but we're going to have to cut that power anyway. PP is... Oh, we've dropped tyres, haven't we? So, need to still drop by 15. We're not dropping that much for getting an extra amount of horses, are we? Bomb rods will take us. It's worth doing. Okay. Used to play Medal of Honor games like Rising Sun. Okay. Those kind of games I found really interesting to play. Genuinely. Oh. I think we're using the other one though. That's good. Nearly 600 brake. I picked that. I haven't. I need that. Yeah, that brings it. Now that's still goes up, but just a fraction. That bad. Still need to drop 43 pp out of this. But we're going to give it everything. No upgrade on the brakes or anything, is there? No. Okay. Let's see. No definite release date. That's a whole whack. We've got to lose 100 pp. I don't think we. Found it a tough drive. Yeah, this is a request. See if we can make something of it. $450.29. Brakes are going to be rubbish. Got everything on. Still got 330 horsepower. Which, let's see. Let's see what it does. Let's see where it. Don't know what it will do fuel wise. Holy Chipotle. You won with it, okay. Very good. JP's. Is that right? Happy days. Aiden's there. On your friends list or on the lot? Aiden's number one on your friends list or on the top? Okay, understood, yeah. Bit of a slug. I'm gonna have to go for medium tyres. Means we're gonna have to cut power out of it. Okay. PC4. It's got enough power to be able to manage. What am I doing? It's got enough power to be able to manage. Definitely. Hello, flame burst. Back end is bigger. What? S660, yeah.
Have you seen them on Auto Trader?
Have a look.
25 grand will get you one.
Yeah. That's what I thought. We'll look at the back end fix. Can't get this bugger to come down. I'm trying to figure out. We'll fix it. Kill all the speed out of the car, definitely. Before we start to mess with anything else. Cobra Daytona. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what I've got in the bank. Found the sweet spot, I think. Just the weight of the front is going to keep this car sorted. Just going to slide through the corner just a wee bit. I'm going to brake a bit early. .555 on the rear diff has fixed the sliding problem. Did you? 999 might work. Beast. I'm going to be down the centre of the road for that turn. Gonna mess with the gearbox next. Still only giving us 10 laps. We should be short shifting, so really frustrated that we can't get the front end to bite that bit more. Yeah. Lost it. Easy. Get this front end to bite in that bit more. Medium's beautiful on the front. If we can add some more weight to keep it where it needs to be. We need the front end. Go on. Tinted carbon. Coloured. Right. PP. What will give us 50? It's only 290 horses. Probably more weight. horrendous. Yeah, it's the only one available for the car. The only one available, isn't it? Can't change it. Can't change it. Come on, get in, you swine. Apps. Oh, yes. We're in. Well, let's see what she handles like now, but it's a dog. Nothing. It's locked. Just got no power now. It's properly gutless. Never got to fourth. Four. Open the gap up, thank you, we'll have some of that. Cheers, Azit. Good race today, mate. Stunning qualifying. Great lap, pal. That was just the first lap, though, mate. Full of fuel. Fastest lap all day. Brilliant. Really good. Good luck with the fishing tomorrow. Week. Happy days. Right. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. 10 laps. Ah. Right. Yeah. It should be a good challenge. To win it should be relatively cool. I don't think I'll get the 26 laps though. It's drivable, very much so. I haven't got the full lap count yet. But at this point, we're looking like 2 stop. But it's drivable sound. I want to play with the gearbox now. You need to tune it to give us the full rev range. See if we can get more out of it. It's got a 5th gear. So if we can bring the 5th gear into play, then we're good. JB, do you have any guidance on gearing? It's a 5-speed box, mate. Yeah, do you have any guidance? The fastest to go to. Adios, amigo. Cheers, pal. See you, buddy. Hope them fish are catching. What's in the tail? Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry, Az. Yeah. Right. Don't mind. Right. Okay. He's settled then. He knows what's going on then. Yeah. 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 Sorry to hear that, buddy. Good night, Seth. See you tomorrow, buddy. Adios, amigo. 114, JB. One sec. I think I'm gonna get round about 11, 12 laps, maybe. Settings. Car settings. Yep. On the 5th. Yeah, that's what I understood. I'll do it to 2:30. Yeah, yeah. 2:30. No change on the top speed? Okay. See what it does. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Let's have a look at this ranking board. Who's got it? 26, 26. Seth did 24. Okay. There's no saying it can do the lap time, but it will be pretty handy. Hello. Feels better already, I think. A little bit. Be a good race, this. Yeah. It's just feeling a little. It's feeling a little bit gutless. Yeah, I probably need to be able to want to change that a little bit earlier, be in a lower rev range. Yeah. We're gonna do 12 laps, maybe 13. We'll do a one-stopper today. We won't need tyres. The reason it swings about under braking is that's the not counter steer, the other one, ASM, active stability management, is just making it rock. Yeah, I think we need that 30k putting on. It's a decent setup. Decent. Not bad for an amateur. So 260. Oh, it's going to be slightly higher than that. Not going to drop that. Yeah. Bump. Yeah. Feels way better. One more lap. According to what Seth's done, it'll only do 24 laps, so got enough fuel now. do a one stop. It'd be a great way to start tomorrow night before we go into the RA272. And then was it okay? Yeah. Did you enjoy Dad's tunes then this week? Yeah, I've been looking back through his old catalogue to try and find that tune he did that I thought was awesome, and I found it on my own hard drive. Chase. Yeah. Yeah. Don't want to give the game away too much for what we're doing tomorrow night, but that's a relatively drivable setup. That's going to be alright. What's the lap time? 2:34. I think we need to be doing them at a lot less than that, don't we? Yeah. Can't catch them front runners, they're just plodding away. Yeah, they give up, don't they? Let them race out front a bit and they'll burn their fuel. They'll do two stop. Wonder if they'll stop about lap 8. They haven't got fastest lap either. Oh, we have now. No, we haven't. Just a 10th faster by Mr. Mangiano. Oh, Margalina. Guy in front of him. Happy days. I don't know if it gets any better, you know. I don't know if it becomes any easier to drive or not. For less fuel, or whether it... Yeah, I think... Marge, he's pulled out of the way with the Marge dim. Right, without spoiling tomorrow night, I think we're pretty much there. I don't think we need to do any more research. I think we've got the opportunity. Yeah, the fuel's coming back in at 9.5 with 3 complete. That's going to be 12 laps-ish. And we're gaining on the front, boys. have changed earlier. Yeah. 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 We're gonna beat them easy, aren't we? Yeah. I know there's faster cars out there, but one of them, innit? I would change. Yeah, Sethanon did it. So here's the thing, right? We haven't changed anything with suspension. We've not changed anything with toe or turn in or anything like that. So if we want to try and make it do more, we haven't changed height, rebound, nothing. No. Yeah, it was just fixing the diff, did that. Yeah, I know where it's going. Yeah. Not going to wear the tyres. Like the above. No, the Mini's an absolute mare. Will that go round here? I don't think it'll go round here, will it? The MX-5. No, year. I don't think the year lets it. 1980. We're definitely getting 13 laps. It'll go 26. That's true, there are, aren't there? I wonder if they're any better than the above. Or do they just get numbed down on power? They're just useless. What's the car in front then? Dino? The Dino used to be an absolute wreck round here. It was a red one. It used to crash into the walls and everything. I think they've made it so much better. Yeah, they make it, don't they? Really add to it. And then if you were really into Scapes, you'd say that as well. No, Scapes is great for what it is. Oh, they've just got hung up. Yeah. You doing a skin for ETS for somebody? Oh, good. Yeah. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah. Right then, based on this, if I was to do another 228, we would be 6 laps complete in 15 minutes. So this will do 25 laps. And the fuel's there to do it. One stop, 25 laps. Just. The Sethanon did 24. So that's set up beautifully tomorrow. I'm going to call that for the stream tonight, folks. We've done an extra half an hour, which will keep everybody happy. Massive thank you to everybody for the support tonight. We've got another win, and we'll see you on the next one. All the best, folks. Take care. Bye for now. We're back 8:30 tomorrow night, and we'll have a human comedy night. We'll see you there. All the best. Good night. Take care.